Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I. Shit. Everyone's favorite jack of all trades. With the foul mouth called Urban. And today I've got another awesome fucking video for you guys, as you guys can see. I have here a small bit of items from my collection, including 2 different deck plans from the SS United States, 2 different passenger lists, a souvenir log card, 2 original photographs of the ship, and of course my beautiful model of the Revell's 1/600 scale model of the Big U. And I also have here this awesome book, which I'm going to get my own copy of it. The SS United States, An Operational Guide to America's Flagship. Right there. And the reason why I have this stuff here is because we're going to be talking about something I talked about a little while back. But I'm going to do a new video since this is a newer camera and shit like that. And by the way, I have a desk. I finally have a place where I can work on models and other projects and shit. So to show the new desk, we're doing this. So anyway, you're going to be probably wondering, guys, why the fuck do we have all this shit here in this? Well, I'm going to be talking about something that's kind of weird, and that is personification or humanization. Now, I've done a video talking about this and how I done it a long time ago, but I'm going to do another one since I've done some better drawing since then. But if you guys don't know me and what the fuck I do, I have a art profile on DeviantArt. You can go follow it. It's carsdude.deviantart.com. But I personify famous ships. Yes, that's what I do. I draw pictures of what famous ships look like as people. And they're very popular. And I've been doing it for a long time. I was personifying ocean liners long before the Japanese were personifying warships for like their animes, like Kantai Collection, Azure Lane, and shit like that. I was doing this long before those fuckers were even around. But I want to talk to you guys about my personification of the SS United States and how I came up with her design, based in part from photographs and items I want to show you in this book and stuff like that. So without any further ado, as you guys know what the big ship looks like in ship form, here's what the SS United States would look like if she was a human. This is my interpretation. Not everybody may fucking agree with me, but for the most part, most of you might. Da 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 da. See? Here's what I think she would look like as a person. I think it's pretty spot on, honestly. Yeah, see? Fucking told you guys. You guys are probably wondering, now how in the hell did y'all come up with this? There's multiple reasons how I came up with this. Okay, and I'll explain to you every last one of them. And I'll show you the pictures I've done too. Now, besides this one, I have one where I do the front and the back, as you can see right here. And yes, King Fan, yes, Glenn Barker, my good friend King Fan 701, yes, I just recently done this one here. See, Humanized, world's fastest ship. So, and I will explain to you how I came up with these concepts. Well, the concept for the personification of the SS United States dates back probably close to a decade ago. And when I was drawing other ocean liners and stuff, I wanted to humanize the United States, and I thought to myself, how could I do it? But then again, I started to dive into the research of the actual ship. Sorry, I've got a really bad cough. I fucking tried to do this without coughing too damn much. As you guys know, the ship she was the pinnacle of 1950s style and design. Okay, so yeah, fucking what? Well, so I mean, she was built in the early 1950s, or so I thought to myself, well, all right, there's something we can work with. Now, being a ship built in the early 1950s, she was mid-century modern, as you can tell by her actual profile. So what I first did was I thought of a design that would match pretty well with that time period, early 50s style. And women back in that time period were wearing these like stylized cocktail dresses that would go down toward like the knee. The knees would be about here. It'd be about a little bit lower knee length to where it'd show off their legs. And I've seen some that had these flashy kind of like shoulder things and stuff on them. So when I designed United States' dress, as you can see those flaring things there, I kind of thought of some of the flaring curves that were on the ship. Just kind of the flaring curves on the ship. And if you look at the ship and you look at her fucking dress and shit, there's a lot of elements from the ship on the dress. The portholes up here, or would be the portholes on the superstructure. All the portholes and the doors on the hull, or all the doors and stuff on the hull. And when you get down to here, the water line and the red, that would be your boot top and your boot top stripe, which is something that was very, very important. And of course you can see the shoes, they are like a bronze gold. That would be the same color as the ship's propellers. And you can even see all the markings too, the waterline markings, the Pilsum line, all that shit, it is on there. Now, some of the other markings that are on her dress and shit that I actually did include just because, well, why not? Because on the back side here, on the back side of her dress, you can see this little fucking thing right here. Well, that would be this part of the stern right there. And you can see right across her ass end, it says United States, New York, and the two portholes, and these three things are the lines. Well, that was taken directly from the actual ass end of the ship. Okay? And all these are diodes, sacrificial diodes that were on the hull that would keep the hull from, getting corroded and shit from salt water. Now the other elements I have thrown into her include her necklace, which is a pearl necklace. You can see there's pearl beads, and the beads are got letters on them, which spell out United States, and a little emblem of the ship's company flag, which is right there. Which there's a larger flag right here, which would be the Commodore's flag because of the red border, but that's a blue eagle on a white ensign. This little star thing and the blue ribbon is actually basically as a marking for the winning of the fucking blue ribbon of the North Atlantic, as well as the blue striping on her gloves, which go up to the top of her lower arm. And finally, her hairstyle, big poofy hair, this big kind of big style hairdo, was also very popular in the 1950s. And the coloring, red, white, and blue, of course, is the fucking coloring of the ship's two massive funnels. Massive hairdo, massive funnels. And of course, as you can see, her overall fucking physique, it is very trim. She's very muscular in tone in places, and other places she's got some curve and sass to her. Well, just like the actual ship, because the ship was a blue ribbon champion, you know. So the overall effect I think I have here is pretty well fitting for the ship. And also one other thing, if you see on her neck right here and on her ankle down here, you see the numbers 488. Now there's a reason why for that, because she was the 488th ship that was fucking built by Newport News Shipbuilding and Dry Dock Company. Now, I did do a couple of other drawings. I did one as like a close-up, kind of like a studio portrait of her, kind of taken, you know, after the fact she won the blue ribbon, because you can see the blue ribbon there, and also on her tops of her gloves. And yes, for all you guys out there, she wears a 36C cup brawl. Well, in this case, her dress has a built-in kind of like brawl-like thing, but you can still see, yeah. Anyway, further from that, you can see clearly right there, United States, the 488. She's a very lovely lady, but then again, she is a very lovely fucking ship. Now finally, there's been a picture that I had wanted to humanize for a very long time about the United States, and it's actually in this book, The Only Way to Cross, by John Maxtone Graham, which this copy is signed by him. It's actually in the chapter Columbia the Gem. This is one of the most famous pictures of her out at sea. This is taking, says, despite rough weather on the day of her trials, the United States lived up to Gibbs's expectations. An accurate record of her incredible rate of progress through the waters plotted by a special radar buoy. A fine mist at the waterline betrays the vessel's speed. This is a picture of her during her sea trials. You can see how fucking amazing that picture is. I always wanted to draw this, what she would look like running, like if the ship was running full speed. What the personification of the ship. Well, have a good image of that in your head now. This is my interpretation of that picture. Ta-da! Here's what I think, guys. As you can see, she's got a determined look on her face. As you can see, there is no blue ribbon markings on her yet because she's not ran for the ribbon yet. You can see the fine mist at her feet as she's running. She's putting herself into her paces and stuff, and yeah, looks absolutely fucking fantastic. So, there you have it, guys. This is what I do. Yeah, no, I'm fucking weird. I personify ships, but to me, when I look at a ship, I see them as people. I see ships as people. So and most people might see this, or you know, if they see this, I do see this too, but I also see this. So yeah, this is my personification of the SS United States. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that explanation of why I do it and how I do it. And if you guys have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the fucking comment section below and I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel like the shit I fucking do, hit that fucking subscribe button, hit that damn notification bell, never miss another video from yours truly ever again. And become a member of the Commoner's crew. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the fucking year. That'd be amazing. So yeah. Until next time, this is Commodore Urban saying have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with all of you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be yourselves. God and Jesus love you all very much. And catch on a warm trade wind where hell anyone knows. And let's go Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. And Trump 2024, baby. Yeah.